And turning now to the coronavirus pandemic, new this morning, one Tennessee senator wants China to pay for what she says is their role in the spread of COVID-19 to the U.S.
Ashley Sharp joins us live to explain why Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn thinks China should be held responsible. Good morning, Ashley.
Hey, Sydney, Casey, good morning. I spoke with Senator Blackburn on her role serving on the president's task force to reopen the American economy, and also about new legislation that she's now pushing for that aims to hold China financially and legally responsible for COVID-19.
This pandemic is worse because of their actions. I think we should quarantine China because of what they have done to the global economy, to the U.S.
Senator Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee says she's introducing the Stop COVID Act in the United States House and Senate that would hold China responsible for the global spread of the coronavirus.
They knew they had the virus. They lied about it. They withheld information. They were not transparent. They tried to blame it on the U.S. military. Passing that to send China that message that we know what they did and why. That is vitally important.
Blackburn says the bill isn't just about sending a message. She wants China to cancel $1 trillion of debt owed by the states.
They need to waive those interest payments on that because they have cost us loss of life and livelihood into the trillions of dollars.
The bill would also give Americans the ability to sue the Chinese government
so that they can file a lawsuit and seek compensation for the bodily injury, the sickness, the loss of business that they have felt because of COVID-19.
The senator represents Tennessee on President Trump's task force to reopen the American economy. She's working on a bill that says part of that is bringing businesses back to the U.S.
What we need to do is to bring that manufacturing back stateside. In order to do that, yes, there will be incentives, but also this is the time for regulatory relief.
She also hopes the expansion of the $2 trillion federal relief package passes.
The one area that needs additional help is our small businesses. Those businesses, we need another $250 billion to go out to them so that they are able to keep their employees on the payroll.
And as you know, Governor Bill Lee announced earlier on this week that he will allow for the reopening of most Tennessee businesses starting on May 1st. And Senator Blackburn told me that in her talks with President Donald Trump, he said that the decisions on when and how to start reopening should be left up to the governors and the mayors. She said that she does agree with Lee's assessment to start reopening those businesses as soon as next week. Casey, we'll send things back to you live in Johnson City.
Ashley Sharp reporting live this morning. Thank you, Ashley. Let's stick with Washington, D.C. politics. It's the COVID-19, and you're taking a live shot right now of Washington, D.C. Sunrise over the nation's capital. Glorious picture over Washington, D.C. this morning. A $480 billion stimulus package moving forward. The money would go to support small businesses, hospitals, and coronavirus testing. The bill passed the Senate yesterday and now heads to the House, where a vote could come as early as tomorrow.
For anyone who thinks this is the last train out of the station, that is not even close to the case.
And I think it's also time to begin to think about the amount of debt that we're adding to our.
New this morning, Tennessee Senator Lamar Alexander also speaking on yesterday's vote, saying the funding will, quote, help keep paychecks coming to hundreds of thousands of workers in Tennessee and across the country.